Oh look, another Judge. Okay, walking down from the Judge, we got a Nova 4-door. And then here's for the AMC fans, even though there is more AMCs here, 2 Gremlin X's. One's a Levi's edition. That's for you, Seth. And then here's some more Novas. I believe he said that's a Nova SS Convertible. 63, I think it was the only year. Then we got Firebird. Oh, no way. A Yellowbird. So he had one of every special edition. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's just a Formula. I see the Formula badging now. It's not a Yellowbird, even though maybe it is? Or Yellowbird's Formulas? Someone tell me in the comments. Corvette. 72 Mach 1. There's a 69 Mach 1 Mustang. 66 Mustangs. Can you hear the frogs? Chevy Tracker. And then there's 2 Le Manses back there. You can see the Mustangs are in pretty poor shape. Let's see if I can get around. Yep. Ooh, the hood looks pretty good. That's neat. 326. I think that's pretty neat. Then the Mach 1s. That one's someone's race car by the Holly sticker. But then we're going to go onto this side in a second. And I think we're probably going to skip those over there because they're just big cars. And we got the X100 Marauders over there. But yeah, this area right here has some really, really cool cars. Okay, we're going to be walking through this area now. If I don't fall into another mud pit. This I was told was a Galaxy 500 XL, I believe. And then, okay, you're like, okay, Rampage, Fox Body Mustang. But when we go back here, like, okay, yellow Fox Body Mustang, but it's what's over here. There's not one, but 2 Nova SS 396 cars. Here's the first one, and that's the second. And I'll put pictures up of the original. One of them has the original engine. I don't remember which one. I'll probably be able to get that hood open. But yeah, real, true SS 396. They used to be sitting on top of another car, each of them. But they were removed because eventually they're going to slowly start making their way over to that side of the yard. That way they're out of the swamp. And then here we go. We got a Le Mans, and then, oh look, another Judge. We'll go to that Judge here in a second, but here's the other SS 396 Nova. And then there's a Camaro over there. And then for some reason a 70 Barracuda Gran Coupe on top of another Barracuda. I'll see if I can get this hood open. No. Let me see if I can stick. This one still has the engine. Can you see it in there? I got some better pictures from the last time that I'll show. But I'll make my way forward and show you this Gran Coupe. And then I'll touch base on the GTO Judge. Okay, here, quick look at the 70 Gran Coupe. You can see it had a topper on it trying to keep it safe. Unfortunately, it didn't help much. But it's a burnt orange car, burnt orange interior. The dash is gone. If you can see the seat. But it's definitely workable. And then here is the 70 Judge. Can't open the door. So it looks like the interior is in there, at least part of it. But after I get around this tree, be able to see this better. Ow, ow, ooh, that was my finger. But yeah, real Ram Air 3 GTO Judge 70. Oh, there we go. You can see where the sticker used to be. I don't think there's any engine in there. When I checked a few years ago, there wasn't any. I guess we could, nope, no engine, because we looked up. Nada. But still pretty cool. Here, I never showed the rest of the Gran Coupe. Let me see if I can do it. No, I don't want to go that way. Okay. There's the front of the Gran Coupe, and look, I mean, it's complete. I mean, that looks really nice. The 72 underneath it, not so much. But here you can see the original Gran Coupe badging. Really, this car just needs like a back half. And then here we'll finish off this section with a 19, I think it's a 69 Buick GS 400 convertible. Not a GS Stage 1, but just the 455. Interior's partially there. This one, I think, was a Monte Carlo SS. There's the there's the Firebird. That's another Chevelle. And that's where we were earlier. But yeah, Buick GS 455 convertible. That old chestnut. I know people hate that. That'll be the only one. And then just going through the other side, here's the Firebird, and here's the, I guess it would be second SS 396 Nova that we saw. I don't know if these are parts from the car. And then there's Firebird. And then there's the other SS 396 Nova. This is the one that does not have the original engine, or at least doesn't have an engine. So, yeah. Then we got a Mustang. Some big boats. There's a 69 Camaro over there that we documented is not anything special. It's like a 327 car or something. But I'll make my way back towards the Mopar row and the Fords.
4 cars high is what you could do easily, but I could make them 7 if I'd put 5 and then stack 2 and take them 2 and put them on top of the last.
Oh,
so I could get 7 high, and it was,
wow.
You'd see it for 3 miles around. Well,
Yeah,
the township finally got on their asses.
Why? It's a wall.
Yeah, exactly. But in that wall was all the Cudas, all the Chevelles.
Oh, don't tell me that.
You know, and that's where they were. And so, in essence, I went to college, and I was there for 4 years. And they started to crush, you know, and it was like, and in that wall, you know, I'll never forget that really pissed me off. The first time I had a 72 Buick that was the GS.
Yep.
And it had the cutout exhaust bumper tips, which is really rare, perfect bumper. It had the tips. It was a 4-speed car. That was in the wall.
Oh, that sucks.
63 Suburban.
Ooh. I don't see very many of those.
And I had 2 GTO 64 interiors inside that thing because all the glass was in it. I come back, so I see the guys here when I'm home because I could cut class and be back here Friday afternoon. Never spent a weekend at college. I was always run back here and work and then run back to college. And I told these analysts I don't want. I didn't take a can of Sprain on them. I thought the guy had a brain, you know. So it's like that stays, this stays, that stays. Don't this, don't that. Well, I come back, everything's fucking gone.
Oh.
And I'm like, you gotta be, you stupid, you know. So at that point, it was kind of a bone of contention between my dad and me because, you know, he's crushing cars. It's been sitting around here for 15 years, 10 years. It's out of here. And it wasn't no knockdown, drag-out fights, but he knew I didn't want to crush the race cars. And he was just doing it to clean up, because he was, at them points, we were starting to take on insurance companies with contracts where we were hauling 6 cars a day in here from the whole state.
Okay.
And late model. Mm-hmm. And that was really what facilitated me at Ferris. Was my major was auto body, auto service, and and the labs over there. You know, your first year was basically just books.
Yeah.
And then you got the last couple of years. You know, it was year round, summer, right straight through. He'd bring the 4-car hauler with 4 late model wrecks and dump them in the parking lot.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video from another part of that junkyard. How ridiculous is that? Not 1, but 2 GTO Judge cars in the yard. And I did document with PHS, they are legitimate. And a 70 Gran Coupe Barracuda that was, for the most part, complete. And then 2 Nova SS 396 cars. And the Buick and everything else. And that was one section. As you've been seeing in the previous videos, like the last one with the GTO Judge, the 69 that was really hard hit, and the 65 442, this yard is full of treasures. And we're not even halfway through all the videos. We still have Fords to go check out. We still have the Mopar actual area with an Archaeology. So hang tight, a lot of stuff still going on. I'm about to leave for Hot Rod Power Tour tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And I'm going to cannonball 7 hours down to Bowling Green, Kentucky, where the Hot Rod Power Tour is starting. And then I'll be doing live stuff and posting, you know, the whole week. And I'm going to try to do some sort of Power Tour recap. Hopefully better than the one I did last year. Because the one last year, while it has good content, I don't like the way it edited it together. So this year, I'm hoping to do more like what Roadkill did last year with the Red Duster, which I'm in, or the van episode, or when they went on Power Tour with Mike's 55 Chevy. That was 10 years ago, crazy enough. But as you can see, I got my 2009 Power Tour sign up there, because in 2008, they didn't do signs. They did a thermos thing that's in my basement. But yeah. So I also, I actually drove the green car this week. As you can see, the video is in a different perspective than normal, because I'm having work done on the garage. The wall that's behind us is rotted out. Actually, the floor, the garage is sunk over time, and it's the lowest point in the alley. So the water runs in here when it rains. That's why I have very limited time, because it either freezes or it rains or yada yada. But I'm finally having someone fix the walls. They're going to make them waterproof, and then I got to get a new seal for the garage door. But so hopefully they're going to come in over the trip and fix the wall, which I'm excited about. But I had to move everything from over there. I had to move the green car 90 degrees from where it was. So I'm like, you know what? I had to move it. I had to get it out of the way so I could work. So I drove it around the block. I'll post a video of, or a picture of it sitting in front with the blue car, because in the blue car I went through the entire thing front to back, tightened everything, made sure everything was all buttoned up, checked the brakes because I hadn't done that in a while. I was missing a bunch of fasteners in the front end, like the little plastic things that hold like the entire front end together. A lot of those were missing. Those are all replaced now, so it doesn't rattle as bad. But I'm excited for Hot Rod Power Tour 2024. I got a lot of friends coming on it, so I'll be happy to see them. Some of them for the first time in a year or two. So let me know if you're going to be there. When this drops on Monday, I will be at the first day in Bowling Green. So hopefully I'll see you on Power Tour. If not, you guys, everyone, stay safe.